Hey everyone, in this video we're going to talk about creating content with make.com for our clients. So I set these up in a two-phase state. So we have phase one right here and then phase two right here. So before we get started into going over make.com and what I've set and built up, let's take a look at what I am doing. So in our same little client, we added a new tab called Content P1 for phase one, and then Content P2. So in phase one, we're looking at topics and URLs. Here's all the topics we were wanting to rank for. And basically, how we're coming up with these is we are going to answerthepublic.com and doing a search for their main keyword. And then whatever it spits out, we're taking and adding them to it. I don't want to do the ones for like other states or cities, but like, let's see. Gutter installation near me cost, prices, things like that. Things that will actually get them some volume of search traffic and decent clients. So that's what we did here is we took all of those and put those in the sheet. So if they offer multiple services like this client does, we would actually go in and add like Christmas lights, fencing, roofing. We would just go through and mark them all in here. Do that same search for every keyword and put it in this list. All right. So this list is our first one. So this is phase one. Let's zoom in right here. This is where we're getting our keyword ideas. So we're going to go ahead and import those. Sheet name is phase one. It has headers A1 and B1, and we're doing one at a time. So I'm sticking a router at this point with a go and a stop. So basically we have our go is if there's actually a topic in here. So this would have a topic. This does not have a topic. If the topic exists, continue on. If it does not exist, we're following this one. So if it exists, we're going to get our brand overview like we've done in the past videos. Get all of our brand information. We're going to make a title. So we're doing just to create a completion. We'll go ahead and change this to the mini. System message, and we're just going to say you're a professional SEO copywriter with 20 years of experience in writing highly detailed and instructional content. You're focused on providing detailed, factually correct, and well-researched content, ensuring that each of your articles is informative and authoritative. Your style is clear, concise, maintains a formal turn. You write incredible, highly converting article titles. Then we're going to add a second message, user type. We're going to pull in, generate a highly converting title for an article about the topic. So we're pulling in our topic from our main sheet, which is, so we'd be pulling in that. Reply only with the article title. Do not put quotes around the article title. And then my default set of rules. Oh, max tokens I set for 0. It could probably be changed to like 100 or 200. I just do 0 just because. Topics. All right, let's change this to mini. All right, system message. We're basically copying the same thing we did for the title, but this last line is the only thing that changes. You write incredibly highly converting article outlines. Then we have a role of a user, and we're going to write a list of 3 subtopics for the articles entitled, and we're going to grab the title that we just created. Wow. Provide only the titles as bullet points, and my same set of rules. Max tokens of 0. Then we're going to use ChatGPT, transform text to structured data, and we're going to make an array. So let's go ahead and change this to many. And we're going to parse the result from the topics, parse a clean list of topics, parameter names as topics, description is article topics, array is text, and that should be it for that one. Then we're going to put in a repeater. So what this repeater in tools does is it will repeat for everything it sees in the array. So we're going to add our topics from our array. So since we told it to grab 3 topics here, we put 3 things in the array, it will repeat 3 times right here. So it will do this, the section writer, 3 times, once for each topic. So we're sticking with the default what we put on earlier. You write incredibly highly engaging long form content and develop amazing instructional pieces of content. All right, for our user message, write a long, detailed, highly engaging instructional topic on the article called. So that's our article title. And we're going to write about the value we put in. So the first item in our array, our first topic. Add the keywords. So we're going to add our keyword for our topic into the article and make it a link. Make sure it links to this URL. And we're going to put it on our website from our company data. It needs to be formatted as Violet HTML. Use the following to better write the article. Provide us an about page. So there's the about page link. Provide us a company name. There's the company name. Writing level, 5th grade. Keywords to use and cities we service. Do not add a conclusion or summary paragraph. Only output the article content. Format should be titles or H2s, subtitles or H3s, and then the default set of rules. Max token is 0. So for each of the 3, it'll repeat, and then after it gets done, we're going to add a tools text aggregator, and we're going to put in the repeater. So it'll grab everything that's through here and output the result. So it'll grab all the results from here and just make one giant list of them. We're going to add some key takeaways. We'll go ahead and change this to many. Our system prompt is staying the same. You always have the best key takeaways for every article. Write the top 7 takeaways from the following article, and we're just grabbing the output text from here. Only output the 7 points. Do not add them. Do not add any subpoints. Do not format them. And then our default text. Our max tokens is set to 0. And then we're going to do an image generator based on this result. Create a landscaped image with the following information. Do not use words in the image. It still will. It never follows that. Sizes need to be 1792 by 1024, HD, natural, and an image file. At this point, we could post it to WordPress. Just create a post. You'll need to add the make connector in your WordPress plugin option and grab the API key to make the connection. Title is going to be the result from the title way back here. So we have our title. Our key takeaways would be the key takeaways result. And then our text is the text from our text aggregator. We're going to do post. We want it to post now. Depending upon how you feel about this, you can either publish right then and there, or you can set it up as future or draft. If you do draft, it makes it a draft. Future wants to schedule it in the future. I'm going to leave mine to publish. I never really mess with any of these categories. You want to stick with blog and Arthur, and then hit OK. Here's where we got to do a little bit of work, because if you are doing post Monday through Friday, like I've got scheduled up here, when it generates an image and uploads it to WordPress, it's going to make the name output1.png. So once that output1.png is uploaded, that is the file it will always use. So you have to rename your files to get them to have a new photo for every post. So that's basically what we're going to do with Google Drive. We're going to use Google Drive to upload a file. I'm just sticking it in a specific folder. Make sure that that folder is always there. We're mapping the Google image that we have right there. And we're going to update a Google Drive file, update a file. We're going to grab the file ID from the file we uploaded. New updated file name. We're just going to make it timestamp.png. And that will do a timestamp. That will change the file name to today's date, seconds, minutes, hours, a numeric based timestamp. We're going to hit OK. Then we're going to re-download that file based on the file ID that we just updated. And then we're going to create a media item in WordPress from our Google Drive download a file. And we want to do set as featured image of this post. And you can grab the post ID of the post we created. And then we're going to get the post data. So post and then post ID of the one we created. Then to keep everything nice and neat, we're actually going to delete the file that it created. So you can go in here, Google Drive, delete a file or folder. We're going to select file or folder from the drop-down and then hit the file ID from the download a file. And then since it's posted, we're going to go ahead and email our client. So new post on the brand name. Let's set marketing notification. Hey, contact, just made a new post on your website. You can check it out here and with a link to the post. There's the email address that we're pulling in from our customer data and the contact name. and then just sending it to us. The indexer is a little file I made that will it sends it to a spreadsheet called indexer. I'll do a whole video on that here pretty soon. It's as long as it's connected to your Google Search Console, it'll actually send it off to get indexed. So I'll do a video on that. It's pretty simple. I'll show you all in another video on that one. Then we're going to do, the last thing we're going to do for this is Google Sheets, update a row. And basically Google Sheets content phase 1, row number, and then the URL. We're going to add the link from the post data. So in our spreadsheet, it'll tell us what the post URL is for each topic we're trying to create. All right. So back when I said it doesn't have something there, remember if it doesn't have one here, it's going to go this way. And basically what this is going to do is turn a scenario scheduling on and off. So this first one is to turn on our scenario for phase 2 for this whole scenario right here. Then we have a second one that is actually going to turn this scenario off so it no longer runs. So this one will get turned off, this one will get turned on and run on the next schedule the next day. So for phase 2 is all the keywords we actually want to rank for. So if they have a list of keywords, residential concrete, Pantego, Burleson, commercial concrete, commercial contractor, concrete contractor, roofing, roof inspection, whatever keywords that you are trying to get the client to rank for goes in phase 2. In phase 2, when this one gets turned on right here, the next processing day, which is a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, it will start the same process. The only thing that really changes is the sheet name goes to phase 2. The rows and values and everything are exactly the same all the way through. Featured image, post, client emails the same. See, everything's the same. The only one is after the indexer. So if you remember over here, we had update a row. On phase 2, we want to add a row. And we're going to choose the same spreadsheet, content phase 2, table contains headers, and then topic, we're going to add our topic that's at the very beginning. So it is the topic that we're writing about. So what's going to happen is we're going to write an article about this, and then once it completes, it's going to go all the way to the bottom and add it again. That way, as it makes it through all of these keywords that we're trying to rank for, you got to think. So this is 164. That's 1 year's worth of content. So in a year from now, it's basically going to start the whole process over, and you don't ever have to touch it because it'll just keep adding it down below, adding, adding. If you ever want to add some more keywords, you can just paste them in at the bottom, and then it'll slowly work its way there. So I normally don't do 160 keywords when I'm trying to rank a customer. Normally I'll stick to 10 to 15 and then expand from there. So that is the whole content process. You can easily make your content be on basically a 5-year schedule, posting 3 times a week, and never have to touch it again. And the customer gets notified 3 times a week that you added a new blog post. If you're a little worried, you can either take out the email or set stuff to draft and take out the email, and then just go in there, review it, and then post it manually. I have not had, knock on wood, I have not had any content that wasn't good when you start providing all the company information in the About Us page. It normally does a really good job of pulling in information that it needs to. So I hope this helps. We have more exciting videos to come about getting clients up to speed and tackling their marketing. So I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a great day.